Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master, and now I'm gonna make my next thoughts on. I have a lot of thoughts on ideas, but I wasn't sure when I'm gonna say them all. Oh, and if you're wondering right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics A2 right now, so if I get out of track, it's probably because of that. Okay, so let's think about this for a moment. You know that one Best Wishes episode that where Ash and Iris fought in that tournament finals. Ash chose Pikachu and Iris chose Excadrill. Yeah, that one. Well, I just recently watched it on the English dub since it was recently out in English dub, and that got me thinking. Wait, what's the point of it? Like, do we need it? Was it necessary? And here's my thoughts. My thoughts on why the Pikachu vs Excadrill is important. So let's think about this for a moment. Pikachu sucks against Iris' Pokemon. Let's just review like the Pokemon they both have. Okay, so Iris has Axew, Emolga, and Excadrill. Ash has Pikachu, Tranquil, Oshawott, Tepig, Snivy, Scraggy, Swadloon, Palpitoad, and Roggenrola, among others. So, yes, that's a lot of Pokemon. But will the last thing against Iris? Oh, let's see. Pikachu. So, because Ash was Pikachu, might as well say his advantages against the other Iris' Pokemon. Pikachu could beat Axew because Axew is just a little kid Axew. But when it comes to typing, Pikachu just lost with his electric type moves, but Pikachu could still beat Axew because experience. If it's between Pikachu and Emolga, that's debatable. However, I would assume Emolga would beat Pikachu because of Attract, and yeah, because if Snivy can annoy Pikachu to heck and back with just Attract, then I'm pretty sure Emolga would too. And plus, Emolga could just dodge Pikachu's moves like it was nothing. And there's Excadrill. Well, we all know what happens when Pikachu is Excadrill, so I'm not going to explain that. So, yeah, Pikachu is a bad choice against Iris, no matter what Pokemon she has. I mean, unless she somehow chose Axew over everyone else. But then again, why would they? But yeah, you see what I'm going. Pikachu is not the best choice, no matter what. Okay, now let's look at the other Pokemon that Ash has. Let's look at Tranquil. Tranquil can't beat Excadrill no matter what, even though Tranquil can dodge everything that Excadrill could use. I mean, for Dig, it could just dodge that. Focus Blast, it's kind of slow, but it can still just dodge that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Tranquil could dodge Excadrill, but not Emolga. Emolga, despite being female, Track won't work, still has Volt Switch, therefore super effective. What does Tranquil have? Not enough screen time. Alright, let's look at Oshawott. Oshawott, yeah, okay. Oshawott gets screwed by Emolga. May or may not be Axew. But then again, Outrage. So, yeah, it's not going to work for Oshawott. And Excadrill, sure, Oshawott has a type advantage, but again, Excadrill's experience will just obliterate Oshawott. I mean, if it could beat Pikachu pretty easily, it can beat Oshawott just as. Let's look at Tepig. Tepig doesn't have enough screen time, so I'm pretty sure he will lose no matter who Iris chooses. Let's look at Snivy. Snivy's awesome. We all know that. Could beat Axew like it was nothing. Could probably beat Excadrill. Who knows? I don't. But then again, Excadrill could probably still beat Snivy, despite how awesome Snivy is. But Emolga, yeah, Snivy and Emolga has a really weird, rivalry going on that they had never settled, so I don't think either of them would win. Probably end up in a tie. But at least a tie is better than nothing, so I'll give them that. So, yeah, I would say that Snivy's still not a good choice against Iris, but if it's against Emolga, then it'll probably be a close battle. So, that would probably be more interesting, to be honest. I would think that Snivy's Emolga would probably be the most interesting fight among the Pokemon chooses. So Scraggy and Axew are more or less tied. Like I said, more or less. So therefore, yeah, gonna get screwed by Emolga and get screwed by Excadrill. Not gonna bother with that. Let's look at Swaloon. I can't say much Swaloon. I really cannot say much. I mean, could probably Axew, but again, Outrage. For Excadrill, I not sure. I cannot say. For Emolga, attract. Enough said. Let's look at Palpitoad. Palpitoad! Well, since good thing Emolga doesn't have any much moves except for like maybe attract, maybe. And since according to Bulbapedia, Palpitoad is male, so would still get hit by attract. But other than that, probably won't get hit by much of Emolga's moves. Excadrill could beat Excadrill. We don't know Palpitoad's experience, but I assume it could beat Excadrill. I can't say for sure. But then Hydro Pump super effective. Stab, yeah, would probably hit 1 to KO Excadrill, 1 or 2 to KO Excadrill. Axew, probably. Okay, second Rock'n'Rolla. Rock'n'Rolla doesn't have a set type yet. So who knows? Might or might not be Emolga, but even if it is male, it would probably still be Emolga. Do 1 hit KO stabs, 1 hit KO super effective stab Stone Edge. Yeah, enough said. Excadrill, probably considering how Rock'n'Rolla was good with like sensing things, so probably would be good against Excadrill's dig, perhaps. But then again, and it has Rock'n'Rolla has that ability Sturdy, so it'll probably at least take 1 Excadrill hit, so yeah. And it's Axew, probably not. Probably do Rock'n'Rolla's a little bit higher defense or something. It'll probably take 1 Outrage. So yeah, I would say that, yeah, it's not, Ash knows Iris. So remember, Ash knows Iris. So he knows what Pokemon she would use. Why would he choose Pikachu? Like, did he assume that she was, like, actually Emolga? It makes no sense. I mean, not look at, the whole Pikachu's Excadrill, like, play-by-play on determining Pikachu's moves. Thunderbolt, immune. Quick Attack, not very effective, but even then, he's not going to use Quick Attack much at all. Iron Tail, not very effective. Electric Ball, immune. Why the deuce did you even battle? Or you bother even thinking about facing Excadrill? It makes no sense. I mean, I just would at least expect Excadrill, but no, he did not. What the heck? I don't like it. Now, if you were to use like Palpitoad, he will probably stand a chance against any of Ice Pokemon, even Rock'n'Rolla, for all I care. But no, not happening. So yeah, so you kind of noticed, if Ash would have had used Palpitoad instead of anyone else on his team, he would probably stand a chance against Iris. But no, Ash is stupid. So we'll have to go facepalm ourselves to thinking, oh, Ash is stupid. But wait. Yeah, wait. Maybe the whole idea of Pikachu's Excadrill was important. Let's think about that for a second. Ash started with Pikachu, and Iris started with Axew. I mean, Iris started with Excadrill. Yeah. Iris started with Excadrill, and Ash started Pikachu. It would be kind of cool to think how much battling skills Iris and Ash have done with their starter Pokemon. So it's kind of a symbolic battle more than anything. Hey, right, stop for a moment, huh? It's a symbolic battle, not meant to, you know, to take care. Oh, I should have chose that, knowing Iris is Pokemon or something like that. No, it is meant to portray how much experience both of the starter Pokemon have with their trainers and how well they do against each other. That's it. That's all everyone needs to know about it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on why Ash chose Pikachu instead of someone else. So I guess the next thoughts on, which I probably knew immediately, is something important related to Zelda. So yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next thoughts on.